Namaste. Welcome to your yoga practice. Today we're going to be doing a very quick abdominal concentrated practice. So I get a lot of questions about, how to work the abdominal section, how to work the abdominal region, and this area is very important in yoga because it really ignites the inner fire. It energizes the system. It helps the body, it helps the blood return back to the heart more quickly. And so this, abdominal exercises or exercises that focus on the midsection of the body are really important in yoga and in any type of physical exercise as well. So let's get started. Take a comfortable seat, lengthen through your spine, and we'll just access the breath first. So you can take your hands and bring your hands to the sides of your rib cage. And think about breathing out into the ribs. So you can just take a few natural breaths just to find your breath. And then tone your abdomen by bringing your belly button in towards your spine. So it's not a strong engagement, but just a light tone, as if you're just slightly sucking in the belly button. And instead of shifting your breath all the way up into your chest, inhale and let the breath move down into the sides of your ribs where your hands are. And then as you exhale, feel the air moving back up. Let's just do two more. So as you inhale, you breathe the air in and down into the sides of your ribs, the lower lungs. And as you exhale, the air moves up and out. One more time. Breath moving in and down. And as you exhale, breath moving up and out. And let's just honor our practice with one sound of Om. Take your hands together in front of your heart. Inhale. Om. All right, come to all fours. You might want to put something underneath your knees, some support. So we're going to be moving quite actively, again, igniting the inner fire in the abdomen. So inhale, reach your right leg back. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen the sides of your body. Send your inner thigh up. Exhale, draw it in towards your nose. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round the back, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Reach your left arm this time. And as you exhale, bring your elbow in to your knee. Inhale, reach it forward and back. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the tone of your belly even as you lengthen here. Exhale, and then curl it in. Inhale to reach, and then from here, exhale, release. Second side, left leg. Inhale, open it up. This time, arch your back, but keep the lower belly drawn in to support your lower back. So we're not collapsing in the lower back, just slightly dipping in. Exhale, round your back, knee to nose. Two more. Stay with your breath. Exhale. Again, the fire of the abdomen needs oxygen to burn. Inhale, and this time reach your right arm forward. Exhale, bring your elbow into your knee. Two more. Inhale to reach, inner thigh turns up, lower belly in. Inhale and exhale. And release. First side again. Reach your right leg and your left arm this time. So we'll take it from where we left off. Draw the lower belly in. Now the back leg tendency is for the toes to turn out. So turn your toes down, your inner knee, inner thigh, lift in, deep in the inner groin, and then draw your lower belly in. That's how you're going to get your activation of the core. And as you exhale, we're going to take the leg and the arm out to the side, bend it to 90 degrees, Knee comes towards your shoulder, elbow comes towards your hip. Inhale to reach it forward and back. Exhale and bring it in. Inhale to reach, and then exhale out to the side. Inhale and release. Good, second side. Reach your left leg, right arm. Lengthen your spine. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen. So again, keep your belly in with that internal rotation of your back leg. Now, keeping the belly in, flesh of your buttocks down. Exhale, open the hip to the side. Elbow comes in. So I'm in this kind of position. Inhale, reach forward and back. Exhale, and bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to shoulder, elbow to hip. Inhale to reach and exhale to release. Take downward facing dog. Good. Step your right foot forward, bring your left knee down. Let's take a little twist. Roll your right shoulder back, stretch the belly, heel to buttock in the back, open the chest. Hold the outside of your foot if you can, roll your shoulders back, and just take a moment here. Draw the lower belly in, right buttock under. And then release, downward facing dog. Second side, left foot forward, knee to the floor in the back. And twist. Bend your back leg, hold the outside edge of your foot. Make sure your heel is drawing in towards the right outer buttock and not the left one. Shoulders back, open the belly. Draw the lower belly in, left buttock under. So remember, we're opening here and into twist and a little bit of a back bend, but we're doing it from the strength and support of our core. And then release. Step your foot forward and fold. Inhale, lengthen all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Bring your feet together. Big toes touching, a little space between your heels. Roll your shoulders back. Interlace your fingers, lift your chest, and then sit back and fold in. Curl in. Every time you exhale, tighten the belt around your waist. Belly button draws in, the forehead comes towards the knees. Some of you might even be able to touch the forehead to the knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come back into Utkatasana, twist to the right, hook the elbow to the outside of the leg. Lengthen your spine, draw from your lower belly in towards the back, and wrap your buttocks underneath you to twist. As you twist from the strength of your core, lengthen out through the crown of your head. And then inhale to reach up. Second side, bend your knees, twist to the other side, hook the elbow, and turn. Draw the lower belly in, hug your buttocks under towards one another. The knees are close together, so make sure if your knees have slid apart or slid away from one another, bring them closer together, side by side, and twist, lengthening out through the spine as you exhale. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank, and then slowly lower down, controlling in the core. Inhale, lift up into cobra, or on the top of the feet, upward dog. Hips come towards your hands. Keep the back of your neck long, extending from the center of your pelvis up through the crown of your head. Downward facing dog. And then walk your feet forward or jump and come down to sitting. Lie down on your back. Support your pelvis if you need to with your hands just on the outside of your buttocks, and lift your legs up. Start to alternate lowering and lifting your legs. Right side, then left side. Inhale and exhale to come up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Only go as far as you can maintain the control of the contraction in your abdomen. So your pelvis is not rocking forward and back. Make sure your pelvis stays fixed in one place. Your lower back is almost glued to the floor. Spine is long. And good. Bring your knees to your chest, take a little rest. Repeat that exercise. So that's exercise 1. Or you can move to exercise 2 with your elbows underneath, legs up, same thing. Inhale, right leg down, exhale up. Again, you want to make sure that your pelvis is in a posterior tilt, meaning that your lower back is kind of resting on your hands. And as the leg goes down, you want to make sure that your back is not lifting and lowering each time. It stays in the same place the whole time. Keep the feet active, energy drawing from your feet in. And from the belly, I engage and press out. Maybe 2 feet. Requires a lot more control. And rest. So some of you might be wondering, why is she exhaling through her mouth? So I have a lot of fire quality, fire elements. So especially when we're working abdominal work, it's important to breathe through the nose, but if you start to feel that there's a lot of energy accumulating in your body, then exhaling a couple times through the mouth as you're doing the exercise can be very beneficial to just releasing a little bit of the steam that's gathering inside. It's kind of like a what are those like pots called? They're pressure cookers, you know, so you just kind of like let the steam out a little bit. So now we're gonna go to the yogi sit-ups. So now you've experienced exercise 1 and 2 with the either lying on your back or lying on your elbows. So you can return to one of those exercises, or lying straight on the back here. We're gonna do the yogi sit-ups. Inhale here, press your legs down, and as you exhale, you're gonna peel your spine off the floor, not as one plank, but one vertebrae at a time. So your head comes up first, your upper back, middle back, lower back, and you reach for your feet. And then breathing normally, come back down one vertebrae at a time. Lower back, middle, upper, and head. And keep going. Inhale, and you rise up with the exhale. You inhale once you arrive, and then exhale to roll back down. Now, you could use your hands on your legs. I'm just kind of squeezing in. And let's do one more for time's sake. Now, if you're very proficient at these, you can do them with your hands behind your head. It's a little bit harder. I'm not there today. So that would be more advanced. So now lie down on your back. Open your arms. And with your legs together, you're going to lower your knees from left to right, but not lowering all the way down. Okay? Not lowering all the way down. So you'll go to the point where you can keep your shoulders on the floor. Inhale to one side, exhale, come back up. Inhale, other side, exhale, come back up. Now, if you feel any pressure in your lower back, you can have a block between your thighs. And if that still doesn't work, then just don't do this. To advance the movement, you would straighten your legs and bring your feet towards your hands. So feet to hand. So there's almost a little bit of a lift in your pelvis. Activating the lower core, lower belly, obliques on the sides of your waist, and then come back down. So let's do one bridge pose, feet underneath the hips. Sorry, feet underneath the hips. Feet underneath the knees, feet close to the hips, and then inhale, lift your hips up. Walk your shoulders underneath, and then if your chest is open, you can try to interlace your fingers. If that closes your chest, then don't do it. Open the chest, hug your thighs in, and press your feet down. Reach, as you draw your lower belly in, reach your tailbone forward, the flesh of your buttocks forward, away from your lower back. And then from the upper palate of your mouth, root the head down, shoulders, and press out through your feet. And then come back down. Let the pose dissolve. You can rest with your knees apart and your feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. Or in the reverse way, the knees together and the feet apart. Knees together and the feet apart. And then you can rest in Shavasana, or if you're going to do another part of your practice, then feel free to add this practice to another practice, whether it's your yoga practice or your physical training practice. So I wish you a very good day, and breathe and be well. Namaste.